guys. It's funny how things come together or happen at the same time. Yesterday I did a rubber band powered, gravity powered car for my Putarubberbandonit channel. Today I had a comment on one of my gravity powered cars asking for help, and I've built this gravity powered car today to answer the questions. Now that I've done that, I'm going to convert it to a rubber band powered car. Now, it's a bit over-engineered for a rubber band powered car. We really don't need these great big thick axles. That was to take the weight. You got a kilogram weight there, which was part of the question. So I'm going to take the gantry off, all that extra stuff, and just put some rubber bands on it and see if we can actually turn it with those axles. They cause a lot of friction because there's a lot of surface area. Then they create more friction than we'd get if we used much smaller axles. So we'll give it a try. If it doesn't work, then I'll swap out those axles for ordinary thinner ones. We've actually got double CDs here as well. To take the extra weight. We don't need those either. It's a cat litter tray. That I bought in Poundland just to do the gravity powered car, which we'll just reuse. These are just hot glued in place. They ought to pull out quite easily, yeah, because hot glue doesn't actually stick to plastic. There we go, so that's out the way. And we don't need the weight, so we just put some rubber bands on it. It'll probably work well enough to go up and down the kitchen. I'll push a hole through at the top here just so we can connect the rubber band on and see how we go. There'll be a link in the video description so you can see the full build on my other channel. But there's not much to it. I've just drilled holes in it for the axles to go through. This wooden dowel is, I think it's 14mm diameter, which happens to be the same diameter as the inside of a CD. So we don't need those plastic bottle tops that I keep using. And then to space them away from the bodywork, that's actually a bit of cardboard tubing that I've cut, so that the wheels don't actually rub on the side of the bodywork. I've drilled a hole in there, pushed the rubber band through and looped it through itself. The other end of the rubber band, I've used the end of the bit of string that I had on the gravity powered car. It's just ordinary string, but the very end of it I've soaked in Superglue so it's hard. And then in the back axle I drilled a hole, that goes through there, and then as you turn it, that holds it in place, which is quite handy. And then when it unwinds, it should pull out so the car freewheels. So we'll give that a try. Let's see if I can do that with one hand. Okay, in the hole, wind it up. That should be enough. Point it in the right direction. And away we go. Right, you'll see it's going backwards again. That's because that's just a little bit too long and it hasn't pulled out cleanly. You see it's still attached when it's gone loose, so we need to shorten that because we need it to pull out clearly for it to freewheel. So I'll shorten that and we'll have another go. Right, I made it a bit shorter this time. So I'll stretch it just a little bit to get it in place. Right, let's try again. It's better. Yeah, that worked fine. Now we'll play with the cameras.